Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's My Guy Knows a Guy. NBA betting today. It is Wednesday, January 5th. Feels like it's been a really long day. It's just one of those days. Hope everyone's enjoying their day. Mine got off to a kind of a crazy start, but everything's all right now. Everything's blessed. Everyone's breathing. Hope you guys are feeling great. Let's attack this NBA schedule. What's going on, Sam? How's it going? Really just going to go through it briefly. Meant to try to do this earlier, but I just do also want to make a note. Yesterday, coming off of a bad day on plays that I posted on Twitter, I did tweet out that I would have some props for everyone that was following along with my bets. You may not believe this, but I took a crazy nap in the middle of the day and woke up right when the games came on, okay? I had Gary Trent Jr. over on points, and I had Jalen Smith of the Phoenix Suns under on his points. It's one of those days where I couldn't get – either way, I lost more. I had more on the under for the Raptors game. Shout out to my Toronto Raptors. They are playing exquisite offensive basketball right now. And it's actually pretty crazy because I think yesterday was either only the fifth or sixth game of the season where the entire starting five, the projected starting five of the Toronto Raptors was intact. So there may be even more value on the Raptors in the next few weeks while the sports books continue to adjust Raptors games on the point spread, because that starting group is very, very, very potent when they are healthy. We see it. I know the schedule is getting a lot easier for the Raptors as well. They're beating up on weaker opponents. But I just wanted to give my team some love. And even though I was on the losing side of the total yesterday, I did thoroughly enjoy what I saw from the Raptors. Giannis is out today. Giannis is out. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is also out for the Milwaukee Bucks today. We got that news mid-afternoon. Giannis is not in health and safety protocols, but Mike Budenholzer is. The line went from, I believe, plus 7.5, plus 8, down to plus 3.5. Yeah, bro, they took the 2K20 servers down. You have to buy 2K22 now. The servers are dead. You can't play the old one anymore. What's going on, Akbar? Yeah, Casual Jordan, how's it going? Just really gonna go through it quickly and share some more stuff that I have to add. Just let you know where some of my money is spread around. I did post a video earlier this morning. Shout out to everyone that had a chance to watch it. I bet on LaMelo Ball, his assists over. I actually got a worse line on that one. I bet it at minus 115. It's at plus 100 now. I hope that's not a bad sign, but I do have LaMelo Ball over 7.5 assists, plus 100. I also have a smaller bet on the Hornets, and I have Steph Curry over 26.5. I'm on the right side of that one. It appears it's up to 27.5 points. I got over 26.5 against the Dallas Mavericks tonight. They are going to be retiring the legend, Dirk Nowitzki. They're retiring his jersey tonight. It should be a great game. It was tricky for me on the side because, I was a bit hesitant to lay the lower line with the Warriors on a day like today where I am projecting a lot of underdogs to possibly overperform. The Mavericks are missing Porzingis, so I just chose to stay on the sidelines, pick the prop. I think Steph Curry can cash tonight, win or lose. He's exploded in his last 4 meetings against the Dallas Mavericks. Let's see if that trend stays constant today. I'm anticipating a good game. Maybe that does bode well for the Dallas Mavericks as well, because, hey, I'm a bit hesitant to lay the 5 with the Warriors. I think it dropped to minus 4.5. It's a strange game to me. But shout out to Dirk Nowitzki, the legend. I'm going to say something crazy, everyone, that not everyone will agree with, because he doesn't get that same sort of love. I'm not saying he's the best player ever, okay? But Dirk Nowitzki is one of the 3 most influential players to ever play basketball. You can fill in the blanks with the other 2, but Dirk Nowitzki changed the game forever for his position, with stretching the floor, shooting for big men. It is what it is. He's one of the 3 most influential basketball players to ever play basketball. That's my true opinion, and I loved watching him play. Let me get to the picks right now. If you guys can, just for a second, hit the like button for me. I did post another piece of content on Twitter news recap, but I do know that most people already have Twitter as well. But if you are interested in some other news that's been going on in the NBA, it might already be stale by now. We know Kyrie's coming back. Go back and watch some of the other videos. Hit like on those as well. Every like, every interaction counts. Just trying to go up, trying to stay positive, trying to win some money every day. Let's go, everyone. Yeah, that's what's up, Akbar. Okay, so we have the Wizards and we have the Wizards. I'll start off with the Wizards Rockets game. Kyle Kuzma has been a Yeah, I've got, yeah, facts. Hornets small play. I said that in the video earlier today. Actually, I said I was going to monitor the play. The line started to go in the other direction. I played it pretty small, but I think the Hornets are going to blow these guys out of the gym today. Let's see how it goes. The Hornets. We'll start off with that game. Let's start off with that game. Okay. The Hornets' defense is absolutely horrendous, right? But their three-point shooting is elite. They lead the league in three-point shooting. It's what keeps them in games. This Pistons team, I believe what they've done over the course of the last two games. I watched that game against the Bucks in its entirety because we had money on the under, everyone. Remember that? It was like 2 days ago. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. But the facial expressions and the body language of the Bucks, it just looked crazy. It looked crazy to me. It looked very mysterious. I'm not going to say they just sold, but this Bucks team is very, very shady. They weren't even mad. They lost to the Pistons. So just be careful of this Bucks team when they're laying too many points. They collapse in the fourth quarter on a regular basis. Going back to this Hornets-Pistons matchup, I've got LaMelo Ball over 7.5 assists in this game. I also have Saddiq Bey under 3.5 threes made. Contrarian play, I'm on it. It correlates with the Hornets winning and LaMelo Ball having a better game. In order for the Hornets to cover today, they have to devise a game plan to stop Saddiq Bey. This guy's been looking like Kobe over the last 14 days. Saddiq Bey is going crazy. I think what he's doing is a bit unsustainable as well on the surface level when it comes to the box scores because they suddenly had an injection of talent. They reintegrated Cade Cunningham, Killian Hayes, and Trey Lyles the other day, and they won the game. And those players didn't even really play well. Saddiq Bey has these guys on his back right now. I expect him to get superstar treatment today, Saddiq Bey. He's not a superstar, but if the Hornets even want to win the game, they have to stop this guy today. Look at what he's doing. I'm taking the under. If you're not riding, I understand. I think there's value on the under for Saddiq Bey's three-point prop today, under 3.5. I've got LaMelo Ball over 7.5 for his assists, and I have the Hornets to blow these guys out the water. I have more on LaMelo Ball's assists than the other two plays. Another play that I like in this game is Miles Bridges under 7.5 rebounds. It does not correlate to anyone winning or losing this game. I just believe that he's going to go under 7.5. He's going to try to hug the three-point line against this Pistons team tonight. It's probably going to bode well for the Hornets offensively. Another thing I do want to make note of is if the Hornets don't get LaMelo Ball going tonight and emphasize playmaking for LaMelo Ball, we're going to have to put James Borrego on the hot seat. I don't care. We're going to have to put him on the hot seat. This is a natural readjustment for any coach in the NBA. LaMelo Ball had 3 assists over the course of the last 2 games. Okay? Mason Plumlee had more. Mason Plumlee had 7 assists. They lost both of those games. That's clearly not a recipe for success. Okay? We need 10 assists LaMelo Ball tonight. If you're betting on the Hornets, you might want to pair it up. It's correlated to me. This is just to me. Okay? It's Wednesday. There's a lot of games today. There might not be as much attention on this Hornets-Pistons game as you would think. You know, it could get lost in the mix with these games. But those are the plays that I like in this game. Moving on, we have the Hornets. We have the 76ers and the Orlando Magic. My play in this game is Seth Curry over 4.5 assists. I'm sprinkling it simply because of the trend. He's gone over his assist total like 8 or 9 games in a row. It's similar to the Tyrese Halliburton play that went viral last night. I felt like a dumbass. I jumped on Tyrese Halliburton knowing damn well it was a viral play. When plays go viral, you might not want to take them. If you typed Halliburton's name on Twitter last night, someone tweeted his name with a prop like every 10 minutes. I'm telling you, that shit went viral. Okay, I like Seth Curry over 4.5 assists. There's not much guard play, much dominant guard play for the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't think he's been the de facto point guard for the Philadelphia 76ers. You know, let's see how this game progresses, everyone. The Magic are getting healthier, and the Sixers are a team that, you know, I don't despise any NBA team, but betting-wise, I despise. Yeah, Kuzma's after, that's facts. That's facts. See him. After Tyrese Halliburton failed to cash for the public last night, Kuzma is now the public prop darling. Let's see how that pans out tonight. Let's see how that pans out tonight. Hit the like button, everyone. If you're not subscribed, take a second to subscribe. Watch him cash. Let's see. Let's see. That'd be, let's see. It's crazy to me what's been going on over the last couple of days with certain markets that, yeah, I know. Yeah, it cashed for the people that took 8.5 during the day, but it was 9.5 at the close. It closed at 9.5. They made it so you couldn't take money off of it. And then a lot of people just snowballed it into the PRA anyways. Good point, though, Vin. Good point. It did cash. If you got 8.5, it cashed. He's probably going to cash again today. Okay, moving on. I want to say the 76ers will compete, but I have a sneaky feeling the Magic could even win this game outright, everyone. It's a crazy, crazy game on paper. Moving on, Houston Rockets. Yeah, we'll just get the 7 o'clock games out the way. Then I'll just slow down because then it's 7:30 games. Then I can just slow down for a second and I'll get out of here. All right, Houston Rockets are activating Kevin Porter Jr. We have props on him and Christian Wood. They are activating 2 of their key guys who were suspended. They are professional embarrassments, in my opinion. Christian Wood, he's an extremely talented player, but I'm telling you right now, he's going to be traded. He's going to be traded before the All-Star break. He will not finish the season as a Houston Rocket. I'm telling you, he will probably go and help another team though. But for this game tonight, it's tough for me. System play says Houston Rockets cover and possibly win the first half outright, and cover the full game. But I'm just going to watch this game for the sidelines because as an NBA fan, I do want to see if the sudden injection of talent with Kevin Porter Jr. and Christian Wood, they embarrassed their franchise. I want to see if they respond. This Wizards team is 11-5 ATS at home this season. They've been a semi-juggernaut at home. I don't want to stand in front of that right now, but I also don't think the Wizards should give up 7.5 right now until we see a more consistent pattern of them stomping these smaller teams. I got to see it tonight. I got to see it. Sorry to everyone that took the Wizards. I've got to see it. I lean towards the Rockets here, but they're just look at what they've been doing. I feel like a dumbass if they get covered on today. Just they're absolute dumpster fire, but this is a betting spot for the Rockets. Let's see how it goes. Moving on, Warriors. I've got Steph Curry over 27.5. I'm thinking about sprinkling his alt line on the points as well. I'm not looking at the threes. 1 second, everyone. I'm going to slow down for a second because we got past the 7 o'clock games. I don't have to speak at 1,000 words a minute. I think Wood could have a good game tonight. Christian Wood. I think Christian Wood is going to take this game very, very seriously. He's going to be in attack mode right from the beginning of the game, right from the opening tip. Be really wary of these Kuzma props, everyone. They did activate, I believe they activated Spencer Dinwiddie and Aaron Holiday. I'm going to look up Aaron Holiday right now. But if Spencer Dinwiddie is playing right now, it's more usage for him, less for Kuzma. Might be a trap for the Kuzma bettors because a lot of people jumped on him early in the day. A lot. It was viral. 1 second, everyone. I'm pulling up fresh odds so I don't tell you the stale lines. I do want to share with everyone watching right now. I do appreciate your time. And I want to let you know that we are going to be launching another show right here on the channel called Sports Betting Today. I'll be having some hand-picked contributors every single day giving out their best picks across sports. It doesn't matter if it's rugby, table tennis, their best picks from the best cappers. Sports Betting Today every single day. You guys will see that show. I haven't figured out a time just yet, but if you guys want more content, more sports betting picks, it's SportX Insights. Turn notifications on, subscribe to the channel. Let's fly. Let's fly. I do want to say this guy, Isaiah Joe, okay, of the Philadelphia 76ers. I just want to go back to that game for a second. I might sprinkle this guy under 7.5 points, plus 100. This guy dropped 18, hit 5 threes. He may never do that again. No disrespect to Isaiah Joe. I will come back tomorrow and eat my words if this guy goes over 7.5. You know, Isaiah Joe under 7.5 points for the 76ers. Hey, 100%. That's the boy Sam. SGC capping. I know the handle, bro. I see the support. I really appreciate you. Let's collaborate. Let's collaborate. All right, moving back onto this Warriors game. Let's see if we can let's see if we can pull anything out of this game. Superstitious. Hornets and Sixers, I can see it. Well, the Sixers game is going to be tricky, I believe, but they are rolling behind Embiid. It's just that this Magic team is weird. The only reason I'm not fully endorsing the Magic right now is because they are coming off of 2 ATS wins in a row. Something is very uncharacteristic and unsustainable for the Orlando Magic. But you combine that with the fact that they are getting healthier, it's conflicting dynamics in this game. There are conflicting dynamics in this game. What do you guys think about this Warriors-Mavs game? Who you got? No total for me in that game, Nathan. No total for me in that game. I'll just speed it up, really. I'm not going to force anything else in this Warriors game. Steph Curry over 26.5 points. If you're playing it at 27.5, it's now juiced at minus 130. Let me see what some alt stuff are. Alt lines. Also was looking at... Did they take Luka? Oh, okay, no, it's here. Was looking at Luka's threes. I did have that listed. Luka's threes, everyone. Luka over 2.5 threes. The power forward GOAT, Dirk Nowitzki, is in the building. 3-point exhibition from Steph Curry and Luka today. Throwing it up. They're throwing it up. Luka Doncic over 2.5 threes plus 102. That could hit win or lose, I believe. He's got to throw it up in front of the legend. You know? Let's see what happens when you combine Curry to hit 4. No, I don't even think they're going to give us that. I don't even think they're going to give that to us. Okay. All right. I wish I could have just let you peer into my mind, share what I was just seeing, what I was even just thinking. It's crazy. This game is, there are a lot of prop players available in this game. I'm going to get out of here. I like Steph Curry over 26.5 points, over 27.5 points, and Luka is at plus 102, plus 105 for his threes. That could hit pretty quickly if he wants it. I'm gonna say that now. That could hit pretty quickly if he wants it. The Celtics game, let me get to that right now. I did say earlier this is the exact sort of game that the Celtics would lose mercilessly and take everybody's money. My only play in this Celtics-Spurs game, everyone, and it's official, is Al Horford over 3.5 assists. I bet that earlier in the day. Al Horford over 3.5 assists. Official. Are they giving? See, I can't take Steph's down. I can't take Steph Curry's threes down. That looks enticing. That looks enticing. It really, Jack, the bag is in Luka's hands. You've placed Steph's going to go over 3.5, possibly by halftime. The bag is in Luka's hands right there. Celtics are an extremely unpredictable team. No play for me on the side, everyone. Sudden injection of talent with Jason Tatum. He came out of health and safety protocols pretty quickly, but we know the new rule with the health and safety protocols. These guys can come out in 5, 6, 7 days now. You know, there's still not very clear guidance from the NBA on the health and safety protocols, but I think it's by design to confuse bettors. I really do believe that. They don't want us to have accurate information. Okay, they don't want us to know the in-depth nature of the health and safety protocols. That one at plus 160 was kind of, I might have to, if I could, I might need to sign up on, hey. Best of luck, Jack. Best of luck. I'm getting ready to watch this Kyrie show. I'm not gonna lie, everyone. I had it circled to fade the Nets in the first game that Kyrie returned, until I saw that it was against the Pacers. The Pacers could get ran out the gym tonight. I don't care. I don't care if it's their spot or not. But I do want to say, though, this team does defy logic, and the line did just come back down from 9 to 8.5. Just keep your eye on this game for live betting purposes. The Brooklyn Nets are they're also a gambling pawn, but they need a result, and I think it does start today. Maybe look at Kyrie under 2.5, Kyrie under 19.5 points. That's just how I feel. I don't know if they're just going to unleash him. Yeah, Garrison Matthews. Well, you need to book that quick if you're going to play. That game starts in 3 minutes. Garrison Matthews of the Houston Rockets is playing against the Washington Wizards, and he's saying that he's happy to play them because they didn't want to give him anything more than a two-way contract. This guy's diving on the ground for loose balls, busting his elbows, scraping his elbows on every play, and they didn't want to pay him $5 to $10 million. You know, the Wizards could use Garrison Matthews right now. The Wizards could use Garrison Matthews right now. Nothing for me on the Thunder T-Wolves game. Maybe look at Jaden McDaniels over 3.5 points, over 4.5 rebounds if your book offers that. Towns tonight, there was a report that Karl Anthony Towns did lose a lot of body weight. I don't think it's going to affect him in this matchup against the Thunder. It actually could help him. He'll be more nimble, but he did say that he lost a bit of body weight, 15 pounds. He actually caught COVID. But this team is a completely different animal with D'Angelo Russell. Even in the first games, you go back and look, the first game they activate D'Angelo Russell, they still win. He has an overwhelmingly positive effect on their efficiency stats. And SGA points, you said? I'm not placing $1 on the Thunder tonight. They're going to have to prove it to me. Let's move on. What do I have on the list for the later games? And I'm going to end the stream, everyone. Appreciate everyone rocking with the show and watching the live stream. We're just doing what we love. We're just having fun with it. Honestly, I would do this. I'm already doing it for free, but I would do it for 3 or 4 people. That's essentially what I do on the phone anyways. I'm repeating what I said on the phone already. Hold on. Did I skip anything? Yeah, we've got the 7 o'clock wave. I'm actually going to get off in a few minutes, everyone. I'm going to get off in a few minutes. I'll just list some plays, and I will get out of here. Okay? I think the Hawks are going to take these guys out if Trae Young plays. I think they're dangling that over our heads to take money off of the Hawks. It could be a special, you know? It could be we don't even. I think Trae Young is gonna play, and the Hawks are gonna win tonight. But in that game, I like Halliburton train to continue on his assists. If you can get the 8.5, if they adjust it to 9.5, don't play it. I think De'Aaron Fox will go under his assist total of 4.5 plus 120. In the Blazers game, I like Nazir Little under 12.5 points in the Portland Trail Blazers game against the Miami Heat. I got the Heat money line minus 120. I'll play it with everyone again who's watching. Heat minus 2. The catalyst in this game is Kyle Lowry. I know Jimmy Butler is out, but we do have Max Strus back. Max Strus was averaging 22.5 points a game in the 4 games prior to when he entered health and safety protocols. He's a weapon. He's a G League legend. If you guys know the G League, we were betting on the G League. I think Max Strus will have a great... Kyle Lowry has an overwhelmingly positive effect on three-point shooters. Big games for Tyler Hero tonight. Big games for Caleb Martin tonight. Big games for Max Strus tonight. Big game for Kyle Lowry himself. I think Omer Yurtseven will go over. Yurtseven, the center of the Miami Heat, will go over 12.5 points. I'm scared to play the rebounds because it's so adjusted, although he's probably going to go over that too. I like Yurtseven over 12.5 points tonight against this weak. I don't care about Nurkic. Right now, if I was starting a franchise, I would take Omer Yurtseven over Yusuf Nurkic. He's weak. I don't care what stats he puts up. I don't care. He's weak. He's soft. So nothing for me in the Jazz Nuggets game. I think that could be a sportsbook hit job. Okay, I think that could be a sportsbook hit job. And yeah, that's it really. That's it. I just listed up everything I liked in the games tonight. Nazir Little under 12.5 points. De'Aaron Fox under 4.5 assists. Steph Curry over 26.5 points. I like the Miami Heat -2 money line. I like the Hawks. You know, I'm a bit hesitant to lay the short favorites on a day like today when there's so many games, especially late at night. But against these particular opponents, I have no hesitancy. I'm not hesitating on these particular spots. And I already said Steph Curry, LaMelo Ball. Those games are about to start. Probably too late for LaMelo Ball. And yeah, that's it for me. That's it for me tonight. So yeah, that's NBA betting today. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit subscribe, turn notifications on, leave a comment after the video, follow me on Twitter at MyGuyKnowsAGuy. Visit sportax.bet, the crypto sportsbook owned by its community, and get ready for more content and sports predictions. I'm about to eat dinner. Enjoy the rest of the night. See you guys later, everyone.